Hey church, welcome to the latest episode of News and Nuggets from FBC Howe. Very first thing I want to say, this Sunday, May 31st, is our Reopen Sunday, and we will have a worship service with live participation, in-person participation, this Sunday, May 31st at 10:30 a.m. This worship service will also be live streamed on Facebook for those individuals who still need to remain home and watch the service at home. For those participating in person, please make note that we have made some changes to the order of worship and also to the auditorium so that we can make sure that we're adhering to the Open Texas guidelines set up by our state government. At the end of this video, there will be another little video clip that will explain more of these details, so please stay tuned and watch that clip also. There's three things I want to emphasize right now about this coming Sunday morning. Number one, there will be no child care provided during the service, and this will continue to be the case until further notice. We will have the cry room open for those who need to take advantage of it, but there will be no child care provided, including no nursery. Second, Bible fellowship groups will continue online only through Zoom. Phase 1 of our reopening plan only deals with the worship service, so the Bible fellowship groups are still on Zoom until further notice. Also, concerning high-risk individuals, the Open Texas report from Governor Abbott states this: people 65 years of older, especially people 65 years or older with medical issues like heart disease, diabetes, cancer, or a weakened immune system, are at a higher risk for getting very sick or dying from COVID-19. With this information in mind, the FBC staff is highly recommending that those in this category and other high-risk individuals follow the CDC guidelines and recommendations and continue to watch the worship service online on Facebook as we implement phase 1 of our reopening plan. Our goal is to offer an in-person worship service experience that will glorify God, but do so in a safe and responsible manner. Now you can find all this information, you can find a complete 4-phase plan for reopening FBC Howe at fbchow.com. As always, you can also find our Bible studies on the website. Simply hover over Discipleship and then click on the Videos Bible Studies link. And also, please make note that the time of our online Zoom Bible Fellowship group has been changed to Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Everyone is invited to this Bible study group, and you can find complete details on our website at fbchow.com/discipleship. Also, I want to once again thank you for your continued prayer support and your continued financial support of our church. Offerings for the week of May 24th was $2,777.08. Again, May 24th, $2,777.08. You can give your tithes and offerings either online, in person during the worship service, or you can mail in a check. You can find all that information on fbchow.com/give. Well, that's all there is right now. But before we go, I want to give a shout out to our children's minister, Sharon Woods, and her husband, Chad, and their new baby boy, Nathaniel James, who was born Tuesday evening. Congratulations, and may the Lord continue to bless your family. We'll see you Sunday, guys. See you Sunday at 9 a.m. for Zoom Bible Fellowship and at 10:30 for worship service both in person and on Facebook Live. Continue watching for more important information.
Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. As you know, this coming Sunday, May the 31st, is an important Sunday for our church. We will once again be gathering together for worship. And so Art and I would like to take just a moment or two of your time to show you what you can expect this Sunday as you come back many things will be the same, and then there will be some things that will be a little bit different. So if you have any questions after viewing this video, please don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Hey church, one of the things we're trying to do to help with the COVID-19 situation in our worship service is we are having social distancing in our seating. You will notice as you walk in that there will be rows here that are blocked off by chairs, and they will have a sign like this taped on the end that basically says this row of chairs is closed. And then when you sit in the next aisle, the row of chairs, just make sure you social distance in between family groups, and that social distancing is 3 chairs in between each family group. Because we're blocking off some of the rows for social distancing, our seating in the main area here will be limited. So we have set up 2 overflow spaces. This room behind me will be an overflow space for those who need that. And also the balcony will be an overflow space, and the rows up there of chairs will also be blocked off just like down here in the main area, but the balcony will serve as an overflow area also.
When it comes to our regathering as a church this Sunday, we are respecting and adhering to the guidelines that have been set forth by our state and our federal government. So if you have any symptoms of COVID-19, then certainly we would like for you to remain home at this time. If you fall underneath that category of being at risk, it might be wise for you to remain home as well. If you're in that at-risk category and you still want to come and attend church in person, we respect that decision that you are making. We have set up an area in the northeast corner of the sanctuary for you. You might be able to, you may not be able to read this yellow sign behind me, but it simply says at-risk population reserved seating. So this is the area that you will look for on Sunday.
Another thing about the coronavirus and us trying to take precautions is that there will be no child care provided, no nursery, no children's church during this time. So please make note of that, no nursery during the worship service. But we will have the cry room available if you need to take advantage of that for your children. Also, to help reduce the spread of COVID-19, we are not going to be passing the offering plates. We will have offering plate here up in the front of the worship service area, and also in the back of the auditorium there's an offering plate. We also will have hand sanitizer stations set up, like this one up here. There will be one in the foyer as you come in, and various ones set up throughout the auditorium, so you can take advantage of those.
In the past, we would always encourage people to arrive early for church. This is phase 1, and so something that we're going to do to help mitigate any risks when it comes to our reopening the church is this. We're going to open the doors at approximately 10:15. So please don't come to church prior to that. Come at 10:15. Find space in the sanctuary for you and or your family. And then at the conclusion of the service, we're going to dismiss people in an organized fashion. So we'll begin with our at-risk members. We will ask them to leave first, and then we will ask for other people to exit the building once those at-risk people have left. Certainly in the past, we allowed for and even encouraged people to stick around after church and to fellowship with one another. At this time, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. So once the service is over and we have dismissed you, we'll have to leave in that manner. One of the things that we're going to need to emphasize during this time and pay careful attention to is the sensitivity and space that we give to our pastor, Brother Roger. We're all familiar and acquainted with his health struggles, and so we're going to keep our distance. He'll probably be coming in a particular way and leaving a certain way. So please don't approach Brother Roger. I know we would love to, so it's fine to wave and to talk from a distance, but please don't approach him or try to offer a hug at this time.
In closing, church, I'd just like to remind you that this is phase 1 of our 4-phase plan. And in phase 1, just to remind you that this is the worship service only. There will be no Bible fellowship, and we will not have refreshments, the coffee and donuts. We will not have that on Sunday morning either. So phase 1 is just the worship service. The Bible fellowships that are going on now on Zoom, those will continue on Zoom. We look forward to seeing those who can attend Sunday morning on May 31st for our reopening Sunday at 10:30. See you then, church. Thank you.